Morning everybody, Matt here, Run the Planet, and today I'm doing a Maffetone test. Basically, a Maffetone test is, for those that you don't know, a lot of people will do, it's just basically a run to a heart rate. So basically 180 minus your age gives you a number, and then you can tweak that number a little bit based on how you've been doing in terms of injuries, or lack of injuries, and various other things like that. So today I'm trying to run at 144 beats per minute as my maximum. And there we are, we've just hit 145, so I'm going to slow down a little bit, and I'm going to try and do a 10k run, or an 8k 10k run. I did this a year ago, back in April, so about 10 months ago, and my heart rate was, and to do the same heart rate, the pace was 7.17 minutes per kilometre, 7 minutes 17 per kilometre, and I know that some of my more recent runs have been running a lot faster than that, so I'm looking at 5 minutes 30 kilometres sometimes for about 140 beats per minute on some of the runs, but that doesn't mean say it's fixed for the for the whole race, for the whole distance. So yeah, we're having a go and see what we can get. Hopefully I'm aiming for something with a slight uphill at the moment. We're doing a 6:10 pace, but I've slipped to 137.38 beats per minute since I've been talking a bit, so let's pick it up a little bit. So hopefully we'll get an average of around 5:30, 6 minutes per kilometre by the end of it. But let's see. Let's just remember, for the last couple of weeks I haven't run a lot because I've had to put my back out a little bit. And for the last week I ran a 16k on the Sunday, a 10k, I think it was on the Wednesday or Thursday, I ran an 8k, and I went on the 8k because I haven't been able to stretch my back and my hamstrings much because of the bad back. I thought I damaged, I thought I got some strain on my Achilles, so I was wondering I got some Achilles damage, but that's why I'm taking it easy today, and I thought I'd do the Maffetone test. But it seems to healed up okay. I think it was just the Hoka Rocket X shoes I was wearing were biting into the back of my heel. Something I need to look at with that shoe. It's just really tight around the ankles. But anyway, let's get back to the running. Incidentally, I'm no expert on the Maffetone stuff, but if you are interested in learning a lot more about the Maffetone, head over to the YouTube channel, the Plant Powered Runner. I'll put it on the screen, the Plant Powered Runner. Basically his channel is, it's a really good channel, and it's pretty much based around Maffetone, and he does a lot on the Maffetone training. Read all the books, and he knows what he's on about with Maffetone, so head over to the Plant Powered Runner for that. I watch the channel, so incidentally, a lot of my training isn't, slow down a little bit, spike it a bit. Incidentally, a lot of my training, when I do like some aerobic runs, but I don't do strict Maffetone stuff. So I'll check in again in a bit. Let's get back to it. Okay, so just gone past the 3 kilometre point. My heart rate there, actually, I've just been up a hill, so I actually peaked at 148 for a few seconds. So I had to stop and walk for I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 seconds, and to get it back down again. I've just gone down to 141, back up to 143, 144. So let's have a look what we're doing for pace. Average pace 6:24 for 3 kilometres, but that first 3 kilometres has been uphill. So say uphill, steady, very steady uphill. So I'm now approaching a little bit of downhill, so I'm expecting to try and keep 144 beats I'm gonna have to go a little bit faster. So yeah, it looks like on the face of it at the moment we're a bit faster than we were back in April, so getting close to that 6 minutes per kilometre. Let's get back to it. A few more kilometres. So we're just over 5 kilometres in, 5.3. We're on a gentle downhill, being downhill for about 2 kilometres, and we're looking about, it's just over 6, I think it's 6.1 minutes per kilometre, 6.01 minutes per kilometre for the average pace. We're running about 144 beats per minute at 5:30 pace. I've actually seen it down at further up. I was up at 5:20 pace, so something around there. I'm getting close to that 8.5 minutes per mile pace for those of you that are working the miles. Just slowing down a bit. There we go. 144. I think it's going up a couple of beats when I'm carrying the camera and talking on the camera, but that's all right. So yeah, check back in a bit. Let's get back to it. So we're approaching 8 kilometres now, and let's have a check. Okay, so the average is 6:10, 6:10 minutes per kilometre, so around about 10, just under 10 minutes per mile. We've just done a fair bit of uphill, probably a good 2 kilometres uphill now. So yeah, back on the flat. I think here we are, 8 kilometres beating at 6:23, so the last kilometre was 6:23 minutes per kilometre. Alright, so let's get back to it and I'll check in with you at the end. So there it is. Just hit the stop on that. Stop on that. So that's 12 kilometres. I think I said 8 to 10 at the start, but I was remembered it wasn't an 10k runner I did last time. I think it was a 12k. So best to do the same distance. So that was 7:17 back in April 2020. 7:17 minutes per kilometre pace. I don't know, that's getting on for 11 or 12 minutes per mile pace. So let's have a look at, let me see what I've got on my watch, but I'll put it on the screen. Put it on the screen from the Strava data so you can see what we've got there. Activity summaries, so details. So 12.05 kilometres, time 1 hour 12 minutes 30 seconds, pace 6.01 minutes per kilometre. That'll probably vary slightly when it gets uploaded to Strava, usually does. And my average heart rate for the run was 143 beats per minute, so there or thereabouts. I think obviously some of the runs, some of the splits for the some of the splits for the kilometres are going to be faster than 144 beats is what the target was, but I think we're there or thereabouts. So we're looking at about, from 7:17 minutes per kilometre, we've come down to 6 minutes per kilometre, or 6 minutes and 1 second, over the space of 10 months, without actually trying to do strict Maffetone. So I would say it's not essential that you do strict Maffetone, but aerobic training to a relatively restricted heart rate, for me, I usually run about 150 beats per minute as a limit. I think you can still do it. So yeah, and partly the reason why I never went strict Maffetone is because I still wanted to do speed work, which I did, which I've been doing through the year. And when I was back running Maffetone at 7:17 minutes per kilometre pace, and that's just not very. When I was back running that speed, I was having to stop a lot. So I think today I probably stopped. I've stopped once, maybe I think I stopped twice, and I had a walk for 5 or 10 seconds just to get my heart rate down as it was peaking around 148, 149 or something. So yeah, wasn't too bad at all. So there it is. So this is my journey to a sub 3 hour marathon. Aerobic training does form part of it, or a lot of it. A lot of the training I do through the week. There's a lot I do speed work as well. I've still got that interval session P6 that I keep banging on about to get done, so hopefully I'll get that done very soon, and possibly the next video out will be the interval training session. Yeah, the other thing I do on the channel is run at what I call running at great locations, so anywhere there's, you know, nice scenic places to go and run at. Sometimes I do a city run, although because of the lockdowns we haven't managed to be able to do that much. So that's what we're doing on the channel. So if you'd like to follow the journey to a sub 3 hour marathon, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, give us a like, and drop us a comment if you've got any questions, or you've got any comments you want to tell me I'm doing my Maffetone training wrong. Not that I do it a lot, but I'm open to all the comments, and really appreciate you watching. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.